Hey, this is Full Game Prometheus giving you another full game recap. Rolling once again with the West Coast offense. Pistol strong slot is my offense. On defense, doing Tennessee. Going to be using the 2-4-5 nickel odd defense. Going against the Seahawks, once again rolling with the Buccaneers. I like the Buccaneers because they're, obviously they're not the LP teams out there, but I like the wide receivers. The quarterback is okay, so occasionally makes some mistakes and stuff like that. So right here, I'm hitting him with the power play out of this pistol strong formation. He's got his guys pressed. He's showing me a single high safety. He's actually showing me some kind of a blitz off the edge right here. And of course, I get the one-on-one matchup. Evans is a beast with the streaks, and I'm able to go and rack catch it right over the top of him and get a quick score against him. So great play right there. Get him on offense. Now this guy came out of I-form primarily, did a lot of stretch plays, little pitches, outside runs, flipping the play a lot. I know I've had pretty good success with stopping people. The one thing I had to be very conscious of going against anybody that's running a formation like this is that you can have the inside streaks by the wide receivers. So I was paying attention to that the entire time. And so you'll see me using a lot of cover 4 coverages just to pay attention to this guy. So cover 4 right here, he actually goes for, he actually does a pass right here. He's got a little route right there, spins. Lockett's going to be making a lot of incredible catches in this game, so I just want to forewarn you on that. So back to basically a cover 3 type of coverage. It actually gets a good angle. I'd take a terrible angle with the run defense and give up a big run right there. So that was one of the bigger runs that he had in the game. Another off tackle or off the tackle run. So now I've got a bunch of guys in the box. I go with a very heavy coverage. Didn't like what it was looking, so I popped out of it, wanted to cover 4. Missed my tackle. I got suction tackled right into his defender. He actually hits the corner. I had that. I should have contained it. Didn't actually do it very well. And right here, he gets some really good blocking off the edge. Does a little spin move, and I'm able to go ahead and tackle him at the 34-yard line. So I go ahead and put my safety down in a spy because I want to have some run, some guys playing the run, and also basically have someone to be able to go and take away his quarterback, because you'll see later on he actually does a lot of damage with his quarterback running around. So right here, he waits for the play to kind of break down. I send the dogs after him, and he doesn't have anywhere to go. He actually just gets rid of the ball right there with a throwaway. So 3rd and 11 type of situation. I'm actually going to do a heavy blitz against him. I haven't been using a lot of blitzing at all right here. The pressure comes in. He doesn't make his reads correctly. He actually has a bunch of crossing routes. And as a result, the way my defense was set up, he was having a hard time with it. Now, I don't even recall what defense I ran. I think this is some kind of a man coverage or something. And as a result, I actually get really good pressure off the edge. He gets sacked after taking a big loss. They should have thrown that ball away, but it was a 4th down situation. He was trying to make something out of nothing. So right here, right back to this power O. One of the reasons why I like this power O flipped is just it gets really good seal blocking. And it's a quick hike play, so you flip it and you quick hike it. It's not going to give people a lot of time to go and set up their defense. So now he's in a tray set. He got a trips off to the left. He's got the tight end. I'm expecting some kind of a deep pattern. He actually takes off this quarterback, and right here, I don't know what he was doing. He actually just throws it up and actually almost gets intercepted. I had a lot of opportunities in this game to actually get interceptions from him, but his players my guys wouldn't click on or wouldn't react to the ball, and a lot of times his players are making some good plays. So actually does max protect right there. He actually hits the right guy right over the middle. Good read. You're going to see this guy rolling out with this quarterback. That's just a very hard thing to stop, is when you got a guy that rolls out with this quarterback and basically waits for the defense to break down. So he was patient enough about that. And I didn't want to send too much pressure, because you could see he had a lot of crossing routes. So if I sent pressure, he was ready for it. It's just that I'd actually have a lot of guys dropping back. I got a spy over the middle right here, but I actually send him early, and as a result, he's able to go and wait. He throws the ball across the body. I've got 2 defenders in the area, but no one comes down with it. This should have been another interception right there. So he no huddles, I think. I've got another basically cover 4. He goes ahead and jumps into a screen play, and he actually had a pretty good stick as far as like spin moves and stuff like that. So 4th and 7 situation, he goes into a bunch set. This guy probably had a super custom where he was rolling with New Orleans or something like that. So he misses a flat. He sends his quarterback right there and throws the ball off his back foot and misses it. Got away with one right there because that was the right read. So once again, back to the power O. I actually take a wrong angle. If I would have ran up and let my blocker take the block right there. So come back to one of my plays right here. I misread it right here. I take off my quarterback. And that was actually a smart move, but I should have slid right there. The ball, I lost a lot of yardage. It actually got back. So 39 situation. Back to the same play. I've got an out route off the backhand side. He actually uses that out route, but he actually was not prepared for out route because it didn't show him the entire game. So I'm able to go and pop him from an easy completion. And now back to the power O. I got to stick with it because it does pop a big play. It will pop a big play for me. So right here, back to this levels concept that I'm using. It's kind of a sales concept. And he actually went with a man blitz, and I'm able to go and hit him in the corner right here with Howard and get the ball into the end zone, going up 21-0. This game is just basically, we're ready to be donezo. It's going to be over with, right? So nice little run to the outside. I'm able to go and basically contain it. I try to set the edge, make sure he didn't get past that. Back to the other side. This guy was not giving up on the run, but I was having a fairly successful time stopping it with this 2-4-5 nickel odd defense. So right here, he actually's got a little crossing route, takes off this quarterback. He picks up some major yards, gets the ball down to the 45. He's got 17 seconds left on the clock, no timeouts. If I get him on the end, stop him once, he's pretty much going to be over it. So he takes a shot up top. I play the ball animation, and look at that. I get an interception. Wait, a touchdown? Well, look at this. Look at this. I'm right there, and I get the animation that I actually caught the ball, but he came down with it. That was the biggest shocker. I can't believe that kind of garbage touchdown right there. So I figured I can get some pretty garbage yards right here, and I go for a play. He clicks on and gets the pick with Griffin and goes down to the sidelines. Fortunately for me, I'm able to go and stop him. He actually goes out smart. This guy was really, really good with his clock management. He was excellent with his clock management. He kicks a 36-yarder or longer than that. I think that was like a 52-yarder or 53-yarder, and is down by 10 points, getting the ball in the second half. So running the same defense, running this cover 4. He wasn't really fast as reads, but I wanted to make sure I wasn't giving any like cheap stuff over the middle. This is a little glitchy thing. I don't know what was going on with the screen right there, but he runs the ball to the outside. Then he takes a timeout. I don't know what he was thinking right there. Here was a bad decision. I think I committed to all of my guys to do zones, and as a result, to give a huge hole for him right up the middle. He's able to go and get an easy first down on that 2nd and 10. So 1st and 10 situation, once again, rolling the same cover 4 defense. I've got one of my middle linebackers in a spy just to contain him, and then I got basically contains right there, bring my guys down to the box. He's working the clock right here. So he actually takes off this quarterback right here, but I got everything contained up. I almost get the ball back, but his guy picks it up, and that's what you expect to happen with one of those higher ranked teams. So right here, he takes this guy, motions off the left. He does a nice little run to the inside, but I'm able to go and bottle that up. So this defense was doing a really good job of bottling up that run just with a cover 4, and then it really didn't give him any fast reads or outside reads. So back against an empty set, I'm expecting him to probably, he actually sent all 5 out. Right here, once again, it was the thing that I did. I would send my spy early, and as a result, he was able to go and wait for a play to break down. So that was a great play by him. He actually got a guy bouncing off the sideline and actually gets it into the end zone. So he goes for 2. I've got my 2-point conversion, snuff or Alford. A lot of people just don't expect this. They don't understand what's going with it. They think that they've got an easy touchdown. So a lot of people do the slants to the inside, and it always catches people off guard. So you can always use that play for anybody that goes for 2-point conversions to get an easy stop. I love that. I showed that to you on my channel before. So back here, he's showing me a man blitz, and this guy totally baited me. He actually went down the line and played the man coverage and actually came underneath that hot read. So it was a perfect play defensively that they called against me. Now he hits me with a nice little inside draw. This guy would not give up on the running game. He was dedicated to the running game, especially in this type of situation where the momentum is completely in his side. 3 unanswered scores, going for a 4th one right here. I go with basically a QB contain on the left side with my linebacker. Takes a shot over the middle, Neither one of my defenders are able to go ahead and get a shot at that ball. Now I go into man coverage right here. He throws into my user and actually into the CPU guy and actually gets away with him. That guy was right there. That should have been picked off. So this guy's getting some Madden love right now. And then I actually go with just a cover 4 blitz. Just make sure he makes some reads right here. And here he takes off this quarterback and gets a really good run. Like Wilson was just bailing him out. Back once again to a two-point conversion, and because this is man coverages, it messes him up again. So that really came down to the wire right there. So all I really need is basically to get into field goal range. And right here, the power O bails me out again. This power O play, I'm telling you, out of the strong slot, pistol strong slot, is a very good play. So it's first and 10 situation. No, more good blocking right here. Evans gets in my way, gets in my hip, but I'm going to go ahead and take it. He burns another timeout. So he's only got one timeout left, and I'm just going to try to burn as much clock as possible, get the ball down to the 20-yard line. Now he's actually showing me a mid blitz. I'm figuring it's all man. Usually inside zones are really good, but this is inside zone split. So a different zone play would have been a little bit better for this. Now it's third down situation. I'm trying to chew as much clock as possible. I see the seam. I see him moving over. I froze. I had actually underneath, and I actually get sacked down at the 30-yard line. I burn as much clock as possible, and I actually settle for the 3 points. So 2 minutes left. He's got basically one timeout. Right here goes with the screen play. I'm able to go and sack him. And as a result, he has to no huddle, takes the clock down to 1:32. So he's got a minute and 30 seconds left, 90 seconds left. Goes once again. He's actually taking off this quarterback. He's only got one timeout. He needs to get in field goal range. Now I go into cover 4 with a crazy blitz. I try to go ahead and put a little out route on the back, or actually flat route on the backside, and actually bottles him up. He got the ball down to the 41-yard line. Now I go into a man coverage. He's only got about 38 seconds left. Takes off with his quarterback again. I'm able to go in and tackle him, and he burns some more time right here. Gets it down to about 16 seconds. I'm feeling pretty good. I jump back into man coverage just to go ahead and catch him guessing a little bit right here. And he makes a perfect read with the man coverage and actually gets the ball down to the 35. So this is the game right here. He misses it. He misses the field goal. This guy almost had an epic turnaround, but he actually came up short. You know, it was one of those games where, you know, when you're down by 21 points, just keep playing, man. You never know what's going to happen. But I'm able to go and pick up a victory against this guy. This guy was not the best player, but I was able to go ahead and outplay him and pick it up. So once again, thank you for my subscribers. Until next time.